I could rap some shit on the spot that you'll be like,
did he just say that?
Yeah. So that was something that I always had on me, and I had on like other people that was trying to get in the music industry. I could just skip the line because I could.
One of the biggest obstacles artists face in the music game is access. Getting access to the people that can make it happen, or access to the information and resources you need to get to the next level. That's the key. That's why you need two of the biggest in the game on your side. Introducing J.R. McKee, Boomman. Welcome to the real industrial plug. You heard me?
Cyhi, how did you feel about the new Drake album?
See, there you go. No, look, he trying to get back already. See, he being petty. He being petty.
I mean, I think, but see, that's something I understood from being a songwriter and being there during Yeezus.
Yeah.
It's like, I understood what Yeezus was when he went on tour. Like, I ain't know what it was when we was making it. It's like, bro, this kind of throwed off. This ain't like, well, you know, so I'm looking for the soul sample. I'm looking for, Ye to hit that. You know what I mean? He had the dudes with the Daft Punk coming in. So they, I don't really know who they are because, they in disguise all the time. But I understood like, okay, this is a what do you call it? Like a niche. It's almost like a collab shoe. Right. It's like the collab Drake shoe. It's like the collab Yeezy. Right. It's when they collab with another genre.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's called elevation. Come on,
it's like,
man.
Who was my guy? I was just telling this story. Who's the dude who used to change his hair color and just look all...
Dennis Rodman?
Oh, no, it was a white artist.
Eminem?
No, he was an older guy. But moral of the story is they make those kind of projects that just live in that...
No, I said white guy. White guy.
He said they make those projects like even Ye doing the Christian albums and Beyonce doing her. It's like those are those projects that kind of live along, almost like 808s and Heartbreaks or something like that.
But this is my problem, Cyhi. I feel like it was poorly executed. I don't have a problem with him making dance music and collabing with the dance genre. I just think he didn't do a good job.
I don't agree with him, Drake.
I don't think he did a good job at it. Like there's dance music and there's just like rap. There's a good rap song and a bad rap song.
He does not speak for real industry plugs, Drake. But he speaks it for himself right now.
I don't think that, because I feel like people are more in tune with like your flaws now. People are more in tune with like the imperfection of the perfection.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes your natural voice is better than your like pretty auto-tune voice kind of vibe. It depends on how you like. Nina Simone would sing that shit. It'd be like...
It sounded incredible.
Yeah, it sounded incredible, but you just heard the crackle and the pain in it a little bit versus like a perfect singer would sing it. So I think, that's the balance of music at this point.
And that's kind of like how I look at it. I look at it, everybody got their own painting, right? Yeah. And they painting their own art. And today they might want something abstract. You feel where I'm coming from?
Right.
And it's to the eye of the beholder. Like, I understand. That's not your favorite painting from Drake. You know where I'm coming from? But somebody else.
But I don't like Vegas music anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I don't like
but that's not our culture for real.
Hey. Not for 12 hours in Vegas.
But he's from Canada.
What I'm saying is it's a dope album because it's like you're going to see what it does when it goes to that environment.
Exactly.
You go in that environment and it's like, oh man, this Drake shit run in this environment. Like,
exactly. I get what you're saying.
It ain't for every environment. He usually do stuff that's broad, but now he's coming in, he's
in a niche. And like, okay, I'm making this for this crowd.
I think he see the future. I think he see the future.
Possibly. All right. So wait, let's get back to the story, right?
Okay.
So we started at around 17. You know what I mean? When you get out of this deal with L.A. Reid, what year are we in now?
Damn, I think I might have been like, I got out the group session like 05, 06, I think. Something like that. Then that's when I started like looking for my own situation. And that's when I ran into Boo.
Okay.
Cause I knew Bachi, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out to Bachi.
Yeah, so
Shout out to
Bachi,
Bachi.
I knew Bachi and Big Bachi, Little Bachi, my best friend. So it's like,
Yeah.
it kind of just went that way. And then I met him, and then he was like, oh man, you dope. But to me, that back then, I always could get a deal because I could rap on the spot.
Right.
I could rap some shit on the spot that you'd be like,
Did he just say that?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was something that I always had on me, and I had on like other people that was trying to get in the music industry. I could just skip the line because I could just be like, nah, you don't need to even put my CD in.
Yeah.
Right, let me just show you right here what I do.
Yeah, right here while
Yeah.
we walking to the car from Club Miami or something, you know what I mean, at 4 a.m. Here you go.
Right. So you got in we in 05 now. You got in with Boo.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I don't know what year it was. I feel like it was maybe 06, 07 that I met you.
Right.
And so quick little synopsis on that. You know, I met Boo at a Chris Brown video shoot. Shout out to Kay Clark, by the way. Kay Clark, the legendary what's the word for it? She provided them out casting agency. Thank you. So Kay Clark was like, you know, like a big sister type of figure to me at that moment. So she would invite me everywhere, invited me to the Chris Brown. And then she told me, she was like, hey, that's Akon brother right there. I'm like, who? It's Akon brother. All right, bet, shit. Went and played him some music. Long story short, got in good with him. He left me in the studio with Cyhi while he went to New York. He was going to New York for the weekend. I don't think me and Cyhi slept for 2 days. We was in the studio. Like you said, KU was sending beats. Everybody sending us beats. We was in there making records. By the time Boo got back, we had about 2 albums.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We had about 2 albums. Man, we were going for the weekend. And that's how I got my job. Boo heard what me and Cyhi did together. And he was like, yeah, I need you to be my A&R. You know what I mean? And so that's how I got my job with Boo, my first job in the industry, man. So thank you again, Cyhi.
Tell him he owe you some back end. Tell him he owe you some back end money. He got that bag now. Tell him he owe you some back end money. You had to pay your dues, now he got to pay his.
Hey, as long as he answer the phone, I'm good. I didn't even answer the phone.
I got you always, bro.
That's my equity right there. For sure.
I appreciate it.
For sure.
So it's kind of crazy because you've been instrumental in both of our careers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One is kind of like more direct and the other is like indirect. And that's a beautiful thing. That's crazy, man.
Hey, man, I always tell people this. To me, and it's just my opinion, but the only rapper to break from Atlanta that I felt like didn't have a street buzz or didn't have a bag behind them but just had great music was K Camp and JR.
Oh, okay,
Thank you, brother.
They the only one. They the only one who did it all the way, record label, solid,
Yeah.
hand to hand.
Because it was no street influence in that at all.
No, it was
Exactly.
You know what I
just...
mean? And I definitely didn't have no money. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The little bit I had, I spent it all.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that. Like, I had a little bit of money when I met K Camp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I spent it all. When I met him, I was standing in this fire-ass, big-ass, what do you call it, loft. Shit was fire. But by the time I got done spending all my money, I was in the apartment.
Right.
I couldn't afford to stay in the loft and put money behind him. So I moved out of the loft into a regular apartment just to keep putting money, because I was like, I had to make a decision.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck that, I want to keep pushing.
Right.
And so I spent everything I had, and, you know, thank God we made
see,
it.
what he don't realize is we got the same similar story.
Like, no, that's why I started seeing you around that same time. too.
I had Roscoe Dash.
Yeah.
I didn't have no money. Well, I had some money. I had some money, but I didn't have no label.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the way I
You
grind.
had money. You had money for back then. You had money.
Yeah, I had
That
money. I
might
came
not
to
be
it
no money right
in
now.
2009. I came to Atlanta with $100,000.
Oh, you had
Shit,
some money.
nigga, I
then.
came to Atlanta with
You had some money.
Yeah.
You had money. Yeah, you
Yeah,
had money.
I had some money for back
Well,
then.
I
And the
have
thing-
100,000.
Yeah, I had 100,000 back then, and then the next year I made $1 million. So you know what I'm saying?
Hustlers.
But hustled it up.
Yeah.
But you know, like we was an independent label. You know what I'm saying? MMI. That's why I said it's similar stories because I didn't have no label until we did the deal, and I ended up doing the deal with TA. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah,
TA,
shout out to
you know, TA did the deal with us, and then Polo got involved, and Chubby got involved, and you know the rest
with
was
that.
history.
Right.
But you remember, it was Travis Porter that was known for the record all the way turned up. So
Right,
I had to
remember
go
that.
crazy independently. You know what I'm saying? To even
figure it
make
out.
him known for his own record.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like we kind of like. It's kind of crazy because we kind of like me and JR kind of like mud brothers. We got it out the bud. You feel me?
For sure we did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that him with K Camp, me with Roscoe Dash, and then we kind of did similar walks, but except you took the label route. I didn't take the label route.
Yeah, and I think that's dope.
That's why
man.
that's why he ahead of me now.
I'm not ahead of you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I pay homage. I pay homage.
I don't even want to get to it. Bro, all right, let me just say this. It's a difference between, it's the way you view success.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because financially,
right,
you've made more income than I've made off the artist. So while you see, he has bigger artists, you have bigger income. The only reason I'm so successful is because I invest my money. The money that I have, I didn't accrue that from artists. I accrue that from investing.
Me too, though.
You know what I mean?
Me too. The only thing that I've made from the artists that I've had, I had two major deals. Roscoe got $1 million deal in the beginning, but I didn't see a majority of that. I seen a small percentage of that. I think we seen like a quarter of that, but then I didn't see no money after that until I did the pub deal, which I hate. I did it with Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying?
Still shout out to Ethiopia.
Oh, shout out to Ethiopia. Shout out to Ethiopia. Cold businesswoman. I give her props. You know what I'm saying? Cold businesswoman. You feel me? You know, Zone 4, I got to, shout out to Ethiopia, Mays High School, all that. You know what I'm saying? And then the next time I did a major deal is with Fujiano. You feel where I'm coming from? The rest of it, I partnered with the Lights Global. We did a label, but I kind of consulted because as we was putting the pieces together with that, I end up letting them have it because I ain't want to go through
all
that.
I'm saying is you comparing having a big artist to having big money, and it ain't the same. That's all I'm saying. You found a way to monetize like crazy and make a crazy amount of money, more than you would make off an artist, is the point I'm making to you.
No, and that's true. And that's basically based off of business and same thing, investing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just built the company. You get where I'm coming from? And the company has multiple different facets.
I get it to you like this, and this how I break it down.
Yeah.
You can have a Kush trap and you can have a mid trap. Now, a lot of niggas be like, man, I don't want to be on the mid trap, but the mid trap gonna keep going.
Yeah, it ain't gonna stop.
You know what I mean? Your Keisha might be off. Your man
the rest is trendy. The rest is trendy.
It's just like
the rest is trendy.
You know what I mean? You ain't making that booming. You know what I'm saying?
No
like,
cap.
For sure. So
yeah.